Hello everybody. So today I will talk about calculus. The topic today is about integration. So now I will show you how to answer. Question number 1. We need to use about integration by substitution. So I will put about u equals to this one. So we put the square for the both sides. Because we want cancel the square root, and later that we do first the derivative for the both sides. Because we don't have n in here, so we divide both sides by n. So for this one, we change for u. dy we change for 2u over n du. So number 2 and n we can put outside. U and u, you got about u square. The integration of this one, you will got about u to the power of 3 over 3, and we put about c. About u, that's about the square root. Next, we need to use about integration by substitution. So we can put about u equals to the square root of 5x minus 3. We put the square for the both sides. We can do first the derivative for the both sides. Because we don't have number 5 next to the x, so we divide both sides by number 5. This one we change for u. The x we change for 2u over 5 du. Over 5 we put outside. U and u, you got about u square. The integration of this one, you got about u to the power of 3 over 3, and we put about c. About u, that's about this one, and we got the final answer. The next one, we need to use about integration by substitution. So I will put about u equals to the square root. We put the square for the both sides. Later that we do first the derivative for the both sides. Because we don't have 2a next to t, so we divide both sides by 2a. The square root we change for u. T dt we change for u over a du. U divided by u, we simplify, and you got about 1 over a. The integration of this one, you got about u. About u, that's about this one. Now let's go to the next one. We need to use about integration by substitution. So I will put about u equals to this one in here. So we put the power 3 for the both sides. So we do first the derivative for the both sides. Because we don't have number 9 in here, so we divide both sides by number 9. This one we change for u. ds we change for u square over 3 du. U divided by u, you got about u. U square divided by u, you got about u. The integration of this one, you got about u square over 2, and we put about c. About u in here, that's about this one. Next, this one, we just need to expand, and you will go about s minus a multiplied by square root of s plus 16. The square root of s, that's about s to the power of 1 over 2. And now we got the final answer. The integration of s, you got about s squared over 2. The integration of s to the power of 1 over 2, you got about 1 over 2 plus 1 over 1 over 2 plus 1. About number 16, you got about 16s, and we put about c in here. So this one, we got about 3 over 2. This one, we got about 3 over 2. 8 divided by 3 over 2, you will go about 16 over 3. Now let's go to the next one. We need to use about integration by substitution. So I will put about u equals to this one. We do first the derivative for the both sides. Because we don't have number 6 in here, so we divide both sides by number 6. This one we change for u. S ds we change for the u over 6. So this one we can write into u to the power of negative number 4 du. And this one you will go about u to the power of negative number 4 plus 1 over negative number 4 plus 1. And we put about c in here. This one you got about negative number 3. This one you got about negative number 3. Number 6 and negative number 3, you got about negative 1 over 18. About u, that's about this one in here. Now let's go to the next one. We need to use about integration by substitution. So I will put about u equals to 3s minus 4. We do first the derivative for the both sides. Because we don't have number 3 in here, so we divide both sides by number 3. So this one we got about u. The s we change for the u over 3. The integration of this one, you will got about negative 1 over u, and we put about c. About u, that's about 3s minus 4. So we put the negative side go outside. And the last one, we need to use about integration by substitution. So I will put about u equals to 2s squared plus 5. So we do first the derivative for the both sides. You got about 4s ds. This is about number 8. This is about number 4. So that means we multiply both sides by number 2. This one we change for u. As ds we change for 2 du. And u to the power of 4 in denominator, we can write into like this. And we got the final answer. About u, that's about this one. This is the end. Thank you for watching.